a lot. We need liposuction necks just for the neck area. But yeah, we have game 2 of this best of 3 Cinder and Hellbear Smashers versus Team Nigma. Nigma are the heavy favorites, I would say. I don't know if that's
natural progression of it. There are still some level 1 smokes pulled off, but I feel like they often find the kill before the bounties rather than on them.
What do you think of this setup as
Tofu's super dead.
Tofu getting completely blocked out, and that is the first
going to elect to go mid here with a Satyr Tormentor. This would be a very unexpected gank for Borania.
Borania is very low right now. You can see the Hellbear, the shockwave comes out, the blocks to continue with his own wave contributing to it. Has to pop the fairy fire, but in the end, Miracle gets, actually it was Kuroki, gets the kill with the Satyr.
Classic Kuro.
Very sad indeed. As we're gonna see, are we killing on top overstating this fact that they have lack of stuns in general?
It's better this time because Nyx's stun is not Ravage, right? It's a lower cooldown, so you have it more frequently, and you do have the secondary stunning Carapace as
bot lane. Tofu's dead. Yep, he's actually gonna dive all the way around 360. Beautifully done. But ILTW getting blocked up by Gilgar. In the meantime, Ace has that metamorphosis, so they're able to clean him up. Very high value kill for Smashers.
Unless, so here's where the last game's lineup. This is a little bit of a tangent, I guess, but in the last game, to put it simply, a lot of the time, if you have very few stuns, but the stun you do have is a big teamfight one, it can work very well if you can force the enemy team to come fight you at towers, right? Then that's your quote-unquote catch, is that you go to towers and they need to defend. But what were their cores in last game? It was TA and Gyro. It wasn't like a Dragon Knight or a Terrorblade that's going to smash that tower, so you have to come and fight into the Ravage. Pseudo kill, forcing the TP back to base. I do think it's now going to waste. And Terrorblade has decided to leave the lanes. Razzlet is really far up here.
He was trying to apply some pressure to this tier 1, but Nigma are here in numbers, and there we can see the Spike Carapace set up another stun, but the input is not quite enough to take out Tofu. In the meantime, Borania trying to finish off Miracle as Ace has made his way onto
no mana on
the field as well. Yeah, Mind Control not able. He has Soul Ring in 3 seconds, and
yeah, what if?
What if that was already in the game for the last 2 years and we didn't even know it? So, wouldn't that be crazy?
There are tools that are stat tracking, right? I feel like that would become an anomaly at some point. If you look at the stats for every game played.
Stats lie. I don't know if you've heard this. That's a very common thing.
Stats are a lie. Correct.
Absolutely. Mind Control. All right. Reflection is there. Timber Chain to the other side. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana. Bushwhack is going to connect into the Metamorphosis, into the Zip as well, and the Sharpshooter just to make sure they're able to take out that pesky Timber Saw. Now the tier 1. Things have kind of settled down a bit now that these couple tier 1 towers have been taken out. If you're just joining us, the Hellbear Smashers are actually up 1-0, similar to what the Suns are in the NBA Finals versus the Milwaukee Bucks.
Okay, good spoiler.
In case you weren't keeping up on the NBA news. GH, that was not Vendetta. He actually smoked up.
Wait.
That's the jump in. Okay, Sharpshooter's actually not going to connect, so no break onto the Timber Saw here. Ooh, this could be a big stun. GH looking for the Impale. Only going to connect on one, but it's a very important hero. The Gust is there as well, and an easy cleanup for Team Nigma. Looks like Gilgar will be next on the menu for Mr. Miracle. Double kill for him, and it's going to be a tier 1 tower.
The pressure is mounting a lot more. Where Nigma were sitting back in game 1, they're really just fighting them a lot, using this Timber Saw and the Nyx.
Bottom lane, GH gets off the initiation, but the egg is there from Tofu. I thought they had enough damage for sure, but instead it's going to be a cleanup crew onto GH. ILTW dies on the other side of the map in the meantime. Was that the Orchid? Gives him a little bit of extra time, and he's actually salving on top of it.
Oh, that looked spicy for a moment.
Sideblade did clip him, so the salve gets canceled. He lives!
How is that even a hit?
That was pretty far range.
Did you pull out of
the trap out? Yeah, they're scared. Courier was killed from Miracle's side not too long ago. Has the Deso blink like you talked about the Dragon Lance, and ILTW dies again. They're going to focus on Ace here. Sunder is available, but the stun just in time from GH, so position 1 for position 1. Now the chase is on. Tofu is still living.
One on Nigma's team. It's not ILTW this game. I think it's another guy.
Yeah, that's true.
He's very hungry, and he will find more food. 1, 2, 3. Not enough with
the
3
rainbow. Rainbows have never hurt so much. Bushwhack only going to connect on 1. Gilgar trying to use his ult to create a little bit of action distance, but the triple.
And they're going to see him on the wave. Oh, this is such a good move.
Pops
He's
the dragon
dead. He doesn't
form.
have dagger.
Link into the dragon tail, Sunray to follow, and yeah, this is an easy one.
Oh,
That
they
is
even get the
600
bounty
gold
on
for
Ace. Perfect
Yeah.
for them. Gilgir, best efforts to kill steal there. It allows him to stand his ground in the fights. He has a lot of armor against the TA, so he'll survive that in BKB. And against the Drow, he should also be able to handle it.
Like Carapace and the Lotus Orb basically stop this initiation and start things out, but it's not going to matter. GH is donezo. Mind Control looks to be next to ILTW on the high ground with the Gust, and they just blow up Borania and Rasmus thanks to Miracle's right clicks and make it a third. Ace takes a tumble, and just like that, Team Nigma take a firm grip on this game. They even find a fourth in the back line here from Mind Control. And we talked about this, Cinderin, if there's no Roche, you can get buildings super fast with a Drow and a super farm TA.
That looked
hurt.
really good for Hellbears. I completely understand why they went for that. Oh, they're gonna get Gilgir here as well. Juke.
All right, the scurry being of some use, but delays it.
So they found the kill on
Dragonlance
Nex,
didn't
right?
exist back
And
then,
they
but
see
the
Timber.
Lothar's sniper / Drow meta. I don't know if you were part of that. That was a disgusting period in Dota history, a very dark time in our history.
It really was a disgusting time in Dota history. I remember Techies was my favorite hero. So
oh my god.
Those were my dark years.
Is that actually true? Is Tofu? He's going to get spotted out. The silence is there. Miracle. Yeah. That Roche was the first Roche, right?
Yes.
So Miracle bought his shard, actually. It's pretty cool. So gets the silence on the traps.
I think, yeah, they want the silence on traps against Storm, and if they do for the second Roach, they're going to give it to Timbersaw. Right? Oh, they got the jump on Miracle.
He's in a bit of trouble here, but Mind Control's in the vicinity. Thorny has already used half his HP, but a big bushwhack onto 2. Initiation, Sharpshooter's going to be connected, but it's on the Timbersaw. They really want Miracle plus the BKB. He dies anyway. Now Chakram onto 2 with the Gust from the sideline. LPW with that Lothar's being used to full effect. They're going to get 2 cores out of this. The Sunder comes through, though, from Ace and the BKB. That is a dead Drow Ranger. GH looks to be next, despite Carapace not in time because of the BKB timing there. Triple kill for Ace. Huge fight. Not in that much trouble, really. Just trying to delay things here is Team Nigma. Mind Control. He might just jump in. The egg is there with the Sunray coming through. He picks up the shard on top of all of this, and Kuroki just getting bursted down eventually. The egg connects finally, and it looks like Timbersaw's next on the menu. 5 versus 1, essentially. The buyback onto Kuro, but does this matter? I mean, the 2 cores are available. 2K network lead for Nigma. And Roche at basically 1/3 HP.
I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to jump into Miracle, but there's the Gust to follow. A huge bushwhack again onto 2. Can they kill Miracle? He gets all the refraction just in time. Borania trying to do enough right-click damage, but Miracle with the BKB can sustain it. Buyback is available, though, on this Storm Spirit. Now the BKBs are gone. Ace has to pop his BKB, gets that Sunder off onto Kuro. This will be a dieback onto him if he's not careful. Phoenix jumps in as well. Has already used basically everything. Has to be careful as Ace needs to get this kill before Tofu takes the tumble. That is a dieback onto Kuro. Kuro does have buyback. Oh my god, he might have to... I don't know. The Roach will get decimated by Nigma for sure. They are now in the pit. 5 seconds on Storm. He could basically zip from base. But now they forced him out of the pit, so he'll have time to just TP back normally. This is a huge turning point here, potentially.
They do have meta, smashers. And they do have Dragon Form. Actually, everything except Sundra is ready in 10 seconds. They're going to
jump on this hoodwink. They'll get that killer after that, but he's going to have to buy back in the game. But they get Rasmus in the end, and now the silence onto Borania has to zip away. He did find ILTW in the end.
But they've lost their Dragon Knight, so the guy who has to go into the Storm, and he's a bit worried about committing, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Going to steal a tier B illusion here.
Ace's meta is almost done. Ooh, this is risky business right here, my friends. Chakram gonna scout things out. A lot of damage being done to Roshan. He pops into his melee form. There's the egg from the side lane into the Sunray as well. Roshan is taken out by the Smasher. Michael gets stunned in the meantime. Borania picks up the Aegis. Not sure who gets the shard and cheese. We'll have to look at that a little bit later as Miracle pops his BKB with the refraction. Borania has to pop the Blood Sun to try to stay alive here. Tofu finally taken out in the end. Say 1-for-1 to start things out. Borania with basically no mana to speak of. They just need to get the hell out of here. But the Impale, mana burn, right clicks, That is the Aegis down. He's going to be full mana, full HP now. GH getting stunned with another Bushwhack. Spike Carapace is there. But there's the Gust from the side of LTW showing himself from the shadows. That Shadow Blade for Ania. This is going to be a second death for him after the Aegis. And Rasmus even popped his Dragon Form and died right after he respawned. Now Ace, he's going to get bursted down by this right click. It's too much to handle from Team Nigma's side.
If these two BKBs complete, I think the fight will be harder for Nigma than before, even with 6k gold more. Just because these BKBs really just changed the dynamic of the fight. Oh, they found him again!
Oh my god. 70 seconds, he has buyback. And now that they've taken this tier 2 bot, they can actually go for a second Rax. And that is a second set of Rax. And now they're just going to go for a Throne to try to force his buyback. Yeah, he's going to have to buy back here. Rasmus pops the Dragon Form. This indicates that they want to go on. Oh, the blink out from Miracle. He's not even able to get stunned. Rasmus pops the BKB. There's the buyback now from the Storm Spear. He zips in and does basically nothing. Phoenix is done though, but does have buyback as well. By the way, the shard was picked up by Dragon Knight. That's who used it. And he already used his Fireball, and he's dead. And that is a dieback essentially. GH, all right. He's going to get initiated on, but there's the egg on top of him with the Sunray and the red clip from Ace. It's not going to be enough, so the Phoenix egg is taken out. Ace is going to die as well. Ultra kill for Miracle. And just like that, game 2 comes to an abrupt end. And what the hell?
Wow. Yeah, as we know, second Roach, 80% win rate, so when you get that,
You obviously lose after 3 minutes. Like, that's just...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that was such a swift punish from Nigma. And again, okay, I'll say it one last time, they really, really took advantage.